I think one of the most poignant passages for me is Matthew chapter 25. And Jesus is talking about the end of time. And he's talking about when the King of Glory gathers all of the nations together, that he's going to separate the sheep and the goat as a shepherd would. And he's going to say to those on his right, come and receive the inheritance prepared for you from the beginning of the world. And the reason why they were to receive it, he says, is because when I was hungry, you gave me something to eat. When I was naked, you clothed me. When I was sick, you visited me. When I was in prison, you came to see me. And Jesus said, when you did it unto the least of these, my brothers and sisters, you did it unto me. We still have a long way to go. There's still over 1 billion people around the world who are living in abject poverty. And there are 47 million people in the United States who live in poverty. And so it was this past year, our international leader of the Salvation Army joined with more than 30 other leaders from around the world and of religious organizations and national leaders in joining with the World Bank to say that, we want to work towards the ending of poverty by the year 2030 to rid the world of extreme poverty. Well, today in America, we'll feed 161,000 meals. Tonight, we'll sleep 29,000 people in our shelters. And with basic social services, we'll serve about 18 million people this year. It's about one person every 2 seconds. But we wanted to do more than just, maybe meet people one time and just meet their need on that one particular day. But how can we break this cycle of intergenerational poverty? So we want to go on, we want to continue to serve people, but we also want to go on to solving, to help them solve some of their issues and some of their problems. And I think, people need to educate themselves and read about what can be done. I think folks can volunteer to help those who are needy. And I think that, we can all be involved in advocating for the poor by writing our congressman or speaking out on behalf of the poor. We can have our relationship to God. But I think it was John Wesley who said that, that holiness, all holiness is social holiness. It's how we treat each other. It's how we respect each other that really makes the difference. And I think that's one of the basic tenets of all faith, is that we have to be concerned for other people.